establish yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, you can just say, hey, this is us, and then or like you can start off saying like, hey, welcome Nashville for free. We're or I'm, and then hope you enjoy the show, and that's all it has to be really.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah,
don't have to
it
do as
just
much as you want though.
Well,
Whoa.
so I just start?
yeah.
Okay. My name is Alejandro Escovedo. I'm from Austin, Texas. We're here in Nashville to perform this afternoon here at Grimey's record shop. And it's a beautiful day in Nashville. This is Chris Searles, who plays drums in the Sensitive Boys. Bobby Daniel plays bass in the Sensitive Boys. We have a guitar player by the name of Ricky Ray Jackson. And I think he's lost in the books or the records in there. So, but we'll be performing here, and we're playing tonight with Los Lobos and Los Lonicos. So we're happy to be here. Here we go. On guitar, we have Mr. Ricky Ray Jackson from Dallas, Texas. Everyone give a big round of applause, please. And on the bass, from Birmingham, Alabama, we have Mr. Bobby Daniel. On the drums from Austin, Texas, Mr. Chris Searles. Everyone give a big round of applause. Castanets, let's do it. Ready? What's your place? Castanets. She works without a net. I like a better walk away. Such a mind, you know she's cold. Twice I like a better walk away. I like a better when she walks away. She walks away, walks away. Better when she doesn't stay. She doesn't stay. Better when she dance my way. Come dance my way. Better when she walks away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the sun and its silhouettes. I like her better when she walks away. I love her hair full of curls. My face, I like her better when she walks away. I like her better when she walks away. She walks away, walks away. Better when she doesn't stay. She doesn't stay. Better when she dance my way. Don't dance my way. Better when she walks away. Uno, dos, tres. Plays Castanets. She works without a net. I like her better when she walks away. She turns me on like a pickup truck. Better when she walks away. Yeah, I love the sun shining through that pretty dress. Better when she walks away. Hey, I love her hair, love her tongue. Come on. Better when she walks away. I like her better, like her better. Come on, help us out. She walks away, walks away. Better when she's there to stay. She doesn't stay, no. Better when she dance my way. Come dance my way, honey. Better when she walks away. Come on, come on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What do you all like about playing the independent record stores?
shopping, buying records.
The people
and,
that
you
are
know,
shopping in the stores.
It's kind of like where we grew up.
Yeah.
I used to work in record stores. I don't know if you guys have, but I have, and I could live in a record store.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty much where I learned about everything, you know.
Yeah. We were
a
just
little-
talking about that, about how. I mean, I feel like most everything I've ever learned has been through music, through songs. They were good, most of them.
Oh yeah.
It's like a little microcosm that affirms everything that you thought was true that you don't see anywhere else.
What are some of your other favorite record stores across the country?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Where I grew up in Birmingham, the record store Charlemagne, I would go in when I was a kid and just say, like, I've got $10. What should I buy? Like, what can I not live without today? And all the guys that work there, you know, like, oh, this just came out.
And what was that guy's name? The guy I like.
Why do I have such a hard time remembering his name?
So
There's
long
one
ago.
guy. There's one guy there though who's so cool, and he's been there since the
Yeah,
birth of
since I
the
was a little
store. And but he's the kind of guy who will always, every time I go there, he gives me like the most obscure Sun Ra recordings I've ever, like I didn't even know existed, right? And then he'll turn me on to local blues guys, around Birmingham. So it's really nice. I think there's a song about how change is inevitable. I mean, Austin is ridiculously overgrown now. So it's not the same, but it is in a sense. And this is called Bottom of the World. Ready? Austin's changed, it's true. Show me what hasn't. Tonight the TV's throwing colors on the wall. As I watch the cities of the world reduced to ashes. From where I sit at the bottom of the world. Oh, there used to be a phone booth down here on every corner. You used to call me up just to say my name. Oh, but now all anybody gets is a busy signal. No, you can't call home from the bottom of the world. Said, hey, newspaper boy, don't you think it's time you deliver? I said, say the word, your wish is my demand. Run me over like an 18-wheeler and dump my body at the bottom of the world. You might think you know all there is to know about me. You might think the beast is in the cage. Oh, but everything you see is just an illusion. It's about to get real at the bottom of the world. Thank you very much.
Waterloo Records.
Yeah, that's another favorite store, Waterloo in Austin, Charlemagne in Birmingham.
Wuxtree that was in Atlanta and Athens.
Right.
San Francisco.
Amoeba
Yeah,
in San Francisco, and then
Portland.
what's the one in that one out in Jersey? Remember we played that?
Yeah.
That was a great. There's one out somewhere in Jersey. I can't remember.
It's almost Lodi. It's almost like I remember Danzig was there right before us.
Yeah. And they have great in stores, just like Brown.
You remember before the internet, like the record store was the place you could go to find people that were kind of like you.
Like-minded, yeah, for sure.
That's where you found bands, like other musicians. So you'd say, oh, he's looking at that record. He must be kind of cool. And this is a song called San Antonio Rain. I was born in San Antonio, Texas, a long, long time ago. And this is a story about, like, when I was a kid, I was about 7 or 8 years old, and my parents told us we were going on vacation to visit my father's cousin in California. And so, I come from a family of 12 kids, and we had a 4-door sedan at the time, I remember. And stuffing 12 kids and a grandmother into the 4-door sedan was a bit difficult, but we made our way to California. And it turns out that we weren't on vacation. It was a permanent vacation. We never went back to San Antonio and left everything behind, horse, dog, clothes, toys, all that stuff. So it was an odd beginning to my life. And I've asked my parents several times, numerous times, why that happened and why that occurred. But they just lied to me, So in this song, I'm trying to find the answer. And the answer is about a guy who goes back to where he once felt very comfortable, but feels a little uncomfortable in his skin now, and it's called San Antonio Rain. Seems like everybody's trying to sell me something I don't need. Might be a half pound of cocaine, quarter-gram of Mexican weed. But the last thing I need is something that'll dull my pain. I'd walk from here to San Antonio just to taste the cool tongue of the rain. But the rain ain't gonna come. No, the rain don't wanna come. Give me something strong. I think I felt enough of this. I asked the bartender for doubles. Bartender says I should quit. Once I could find a friendly face in every corner of this town. When you don't recognize a single soul, what's the use in hanging around? 'Cause the rain ain't gonna come. No, the rain don't wanna come. Rain ain't gonna come. No, the rain don't wanna come. No, 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 no.
Think I'll go back to California, but I'm not sure they let me in.
You know, rock and roll is supposed to be a contact sport. It's supposed to be in a club. It's supposed to be sweaty, and you get dirty, you get drunk, you get stepped on, you get kissed, you don't get kissed, you get slapped. It's a night of adventure when it's good, right? A band out of San Francisco who had no intention of being a band, really. We wanted to make a movie about the worst band in the world, and since we couldn't play, we became that band. And thank God that punk rock came and swallowed us up. And we became part of that whole thing, so it was kind of cool. But the only claim to fame the Nuns ever had was that we opened up for the last Sex Pistols show in San Francisco, at the Winterland. And then moved to New York and lived in the Chelsea Hotel. And one day, I was in the lobby, and in comes Johnny Thunders, Jerry Nolan, Sid Vicious, and Nancy Spungen, and they were checking into the hotel, And I hadn't seen Sid since the Sex Pistols thing, and he became my neighbor. Nancy and Sid were my neighbors, And so I was there when Nancy was killed, and all of us who lived there kind of believed that the story was never properly told. And this is a song about living there in those days. It's called Chelsea Hotel 78. We try our best to make it sound like a punk rock song. I lived in the Chelsea once at 723rd. We came to live inside the myth of everything we'd heard. The poets on their bar stools, they just love it when it rains. They comb their hair in the mirror and grow addicted to the pain. Makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. It makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. And the boys, just before the cops arrived and took up with the noise. It's nothing special, just another bar. The Max's Natural City Life makes everyone a star. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And it makes perfect sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And it makes perfect sense. Come here with Sid. We went down, looked around, the deer let us in. We thought he was hysterical, the knifer was a joke. Don't know if he did what he said he did, nobody really knows. I sit on the side, like they busted through the door. And the white tuxedo jacket comes out of frying charm. We love the show that day. No one knows for sure we know. I'm not in the black of the world. They don't back and forth, and it makes no sense. Perfect sense. It no sense. It makes no sense. It no sense. And it makes perfect sense.
Kelsey once at 723rd. We came to live inside the myth of everything we heard. The poets on their bar stools, they just love it when it rains. They comb their hand in the mirror and grow addicted to the pain. Makes no sense, you know, makes perfect sense. And it makes perfect sense. It makes no sense. Some days it just doesn't seem to work out, does it? Makes perfect sense. And then some days it all comes together. Makes no sense. And we all moved out. Makes perfect sense. And we all moved on. Makes perfect sense. You know we all moved out. And we all moved on and on and on and on. Makes no sense. Makes perfect sense. And it makes perfect sense. Makes no sense. You know it makes no sense. Makes perfect sense. And it makes perfect sense.
We were talking about this just a little while ago about Pandora and Spotify and how we were talking about what song was it? That song,
Man in the Mirror.
"Man in the Mirror," got played over how many times?
2.5 million.
2.5 million. You know how much they made in royalties?
$50.
Well,
On
yeah.
Spotify or just in
Spotify.
general?
Was it
$1,600
Spotify? No,
on
it was
Spotify.
Pandora.
Pandora.
$1,600. You know.
2.5 million plays.
Wow.
But I
So
think
there's something weird about that, but at the same time, I think what people want is to actually hold things in their hands again and
Yeah.
read information and, you know, take the effort. There's a lot of people who don't want to just buy a single on iTunes. You know?
they sell vinyl when Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
And it's good vinyl. It's good stuff. It's like the internet has increased people's awareness of, especially younger folks. They're much hipper, I think, like percentage-wise.
And you know, the record industry's not helping itself either. You know? I mean, they're sending people back to vinyl, you know, because first of all, what they're putting out sucks. You know. Second of all, they cost way too much. You know, prices for a concert. I wouldn't pay $250 to see anybody except a dollar long. You know.
Bobby said that he chose this song because he knew it very well. I was drunk, I was down, I was wandering around my bed. I was drunk, I was down, I was wandering around my bed. I called out your name. Called out your name. Well, I was bleeding, I was exhausted, I was suffering from the altitude. I picked up your sin and lost it, then I suffered from your attitude. They called out your name. Called out your name. was summoned by the angels to be hung beside your picture. Not allowed to feel, to touch, to hold, forever and present, to long and call out your name. Call out your name. Called out your name. Called out your name. Called out your name. Called out your name.
But that is a personal kind of aesthetic, right? You know, like do movies look better because you can see every hair or follicle on someone's body? I don't think so. You know, like if the story's good, the movies. I mean, look at Rodriguez was made on an iPhone. The documentary for Rodriguez, yeah. You know, and the quality is sometimes distorted and not so great, but the content is there, right? That's all that matters, really. So to me, the advancement of technology has not made the movies better, you know? I still go back and look like Un Chien Angelou or something like that, some old movie, and it still looks I wouldn't want to see clarity. You know what I mean? I like the distortion in records. You know, we listen to old records, man. Some of them are just distorted naturally. They got this natural distortion. It sounds good. I want to hear it.
That you didn't step to my fingers like a tremble. A wasted fortune spent on things we never felt inside. And footsteps take me far away from you because I've stayed too long inside your crooked frame. I'm glad you didn't spend the night like you had promised. I'd have to stretch the truth to say that I was sorry. Now I laugh and laugh at things that aren't that funny because I stayed too long inside your crooked frame. Well, I could burn my clothes and that would be alright. I could burn the photographs and be alright. I could burn the postcards, I would be alright. And I'd smile for the first time. I'm thinking of you. I'm glad you didn't step to my fingers like honey. I'd have to stretch the truth to say that you were pretty. Now I laugh loud at things that aren't that funny because I stayed too long inside your crooked frame. Well, I could burn my clothes and I would be alright. I could burn the photographs and be alright. I could burn the postcards, I would be alright. And I'd smile for the first time. I'm thinking of you. Without thinking of you. Without thinking of you. Without thinking of you.
That's our guitar
Great
player
for
right there.
them. And then
Here he
all
comes.
the media industry has to reformat all their stuff and sell all that stuff again. You know, it's more of a
Ricky Ray
business call
Jackson,
than an aesthetics call.
Introduce yourself, please.
Ricky Ray Jackson. Play guitar and pedal steel. Alejandro.
Emily was saying that why have movies gotten like, you know, HD has gotten sharper and stuff, but music is not, doesn't sound
The
any
other
better.
direction.
Yeah.
It's true, but I think more. The problem is that a lot of the kids that are making music and being in bands now didn't necessarily grow up listening to vinyl, so they don't really have any affinity for it other than what they hear people talking about. Vinyl's so much better, analog is so much better. But it's like you can make a great sounding record if you just have good ears. But I don't know.
Wasn't that Eurythmics record, that one that was like every song was a hit, they made on an 8-track? Beatles records still sound better than me. They were made on 4 tracks, 2 tracks. So.
All right, one more song. Thank you very much. It's called Tender Heart. We do know this, despite the drummer's theory. A dream, do you wanna be in it too? You can be with me and I can be with you. But you gotta run every night. I got a dream, do you wanna be my friend? I got a dream, do you wanna be my friend? Tender heart, you want my tender heart. I got nothing you need but everything you want. You make it bad, baby, I'm cleaning up. Roll over once, don't you say no. Got a tender heart, you want my tender heart. Got a tender heart, you want my tender heart. Time I saw you, I thought I must have dreamed you on. You laughed in my face and you down in a paper cup. The ice melted, there's nothing in the sand. It's only for us to make it just like a dream. I got a dream, you wanna be my friend. I got a dream, you wanna be my friend. You wanna be in my dream. 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 Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Ricky Ray Johnson on guitar. Mr. Chris Sells on the drums. Beautiful job today. And Bobby Daniel, everyone. Big Ben did the sound for us. I'd like to thank you, everyone here at Grimey's. Thank you very much. Nancy called up to her room, said, come hell with Sid. We went down, looked around, the kid let us in. We thought he was hysterical, the knife, it was a joke. Don't know if he did what he said he did, nobody really knows. I sit on the side as they busted through the door. In the white tuxedo jacket, cuffs, and a frying charm. He loved the show.